stayed long after my hands were still. The room didn't ask for another song, neither did I. I closed the lid slowly and listened to the quiet. There's a place between two songs where nothing needs to happen. I let the silence find me first before I play again. The chair creaked once, the window moved with the wind. A page lifted, then settled back where it belonged. Outside someone laughed, then everything was still. No applause, no goodbye, just one breath, then another. There's a place between two songs where tired hands become lighter. Every pause knows the way to the next beautiful note. I don't hurry. The music, it always knows when to return. One empty bar, one quiet smile, then the first note. Ticket in my coat, pressed between the seams, just a little faded paper holding more than it could seem. No familiar melody, no grand announcement at the door, only quiet footsteps across an old wooden floor. Someone nodded as I passed, like they'd seen me here before. Funny how a simple welcome could become so much more. Nothing asked to be remembered, nothing reached to catch my eyes. Still the smallest things around me felt unexpectedly alive. Maybe ordinary was never ordinary. Maybe every little moment leaves a trace we never see. Every worn out pocket, every faded sleeve keeps a piece of who we were long after we leave. I walked in, holding just a ticket, walked on, holding something else. There was a cup without its pair, a key without a door, a handwritten grocery list pinned beneath the glass once more. None of them were treasures, none were polished bright. Still they carry gentle echoes, only vivid them stay. Not because they all were perfect, but because they knew a day. Maybe every ordinary morning finds a quiet place to rest, waiting for another stranger to discover what was left. Maybe ordinary was never ordinary. Maybe every passing hour has something left to say. Every folded letter, every photograph finds another heartbeat long after the past. I walked in looking for old stories, found a few that looked like mine. Asking to be beautiful, nothing here was trying to be read. Every little scratch, every little fingerprint simply said, someone lived here. Maybe ordinary was never ordinary. Maybe that's the only truth we keep forgetting now. Every open doorway, every quiet room, goodbye makes another bloom. I'll keep this ticket in my pocket, not because I need to return, but because I don't want to forget. Another ordinary day has just begun.
Always reach with careful hands, like every little thing could break. Even when the room was quiet, you moved slower than the day. There was nothing made of silver, nothing borrowed from a dream. Just an old white cup between us, holding more than coffee steam. You smiled almost without knowing, like you had all the time. Every tiny line across the porcelain never asked to disappear. It's a little cracks I still remember, not because they changed the shape, but every mark you left behind made ordinary hard to replace. Nothing lasts forever, we already knew. Still I can't look at porcelain without seeing you. cupboard hasn't changed at all. The morning light still finds the shelf. Everything is where you left it. Everything except ourselves. Someone else might call it fragile. Someone else might throw it away. Funny how the weakest pieces always seem to want to stay. Time was never loud. It simply settled like quiet dust upon the white. It's the little cracks I still remember, tiny lines across the years. Nothing ever truly vanished, it only learned a different shape. Nothing lasts forever, maybe that's the art. Some things never leave the table, even after they leave the heart. If perfection had remained, would I still notice it today? Maybe love looks a little different after time has had its way. It's the little cracks I still remember, every line still catching light. You never tried to hide them, neither will I. Forever still somehow, your gentle hands remain. Every time I lift porcelain, morning light across the table, one empty chair still warm enough. The table, one empty chair, still warm enough.
I check my watch before the sunrise, like it knew what I should do. Another morning, borrowed quietly before the sky turned blue. People passing, people running, chasing numbers through the day. Funny how we call it ours when it slips away. Every minute finds another hand, never asking who we are. Maybe time was never mine, maybe I was only passing through. Every morning, every evening felt brand new. If today is only borrowed, I won't spend it looking back. I'll leave a little kindness in every track. Yeah. street. Nothing planned, nothing perfect, still it feels complete. The coffee cools, the pages turn, the afternoon moves slow. Some of life is simply learning what not to hold. Every hour leaves so softly, like a coat upon a chair. Maybe time was never mine, maybe that's what makes it shine. Every heartbeat, every sidewalk, every light, only borrowed, only bright. If tomorrow comes without me, let today be more than fast. I'd rather fill one moment than chase the past. Seasons, no one keeps the falling sun. Still we wake with open hands, grateful one by one. Maybe time was never mine, maybe that was always true. Every sunrise, every goodbye, borrowed too. I'll wear this day like an old jacket, soft enough to feel like home, then leave it hanging gently when it's time to go. One more breath, one more smile, one more borrowed day. You stood behind me without a sound. One careful touch, you fixed the lace. You caught my eyes inside the mirror, then smiled like every other day. You brushed my hair away from my face. Stepped back, then closer again. We never needed very many words. You always knew what I couldn't say. Don't remember the flowers, don't remember the room, I'll remember you standing behind me, making sure everything felt right before I walked away. You straightened one small ribbon, smoothed a wrinkle no one else would see. You laughed and said, almost, then looked at me so quietly. For just a moment I was your little girl, trying on something too big before tomorrow changed my name. you'll be alright. Don't remember the music, don't remember the dress, I'll remember you standing behind me one last time, before the doorway, before the photographs, before the promises, before the world began to change. I'll remember your gentle hands learning how to let me go. One last look in the mirror, you smiled, I smiled back, and we both knew.
I turned the key just once. The little room filled with yesterday. Not loud, not far away, just close enough to make me smile. Dust danced above the shelf like it knew the tune by heart. You never left, you never called, you simply waited here inside a song too small for anyone to notice but me. The melody went round again, missing nothing, adding nothing. The years outside kept moving. This little world never did. I held it in both hands the way you used to. Some songs don't follow us, they stay where we last heard them. You never asked to be remembered, you never asked for one more day. Still every note found my name before I spoke yours. I'll win the spring one more time, then let the silence carry on. The last note kept turning long after the music stopped. Carrying a flower slipped from an old book and found the floor before I did. I picked it up between two fingers like it still knew where it belonged. You laughed once, that
book, more than the flower, your voice, more than the words. Spring stayed between those pages, waiting for someone to look again. Your handwriting filled the margins. Tiny arrows, coffee rings, a train receipt. Marked one chapter we never cared where it came from. Sunlight rested on the window, the room smelled like rain. I closed the book, then opened it to the very same page without thinking. I remember the book still on the shelf, one flower still keeping its place. Some days never asked to be remembered, they simply are. And years later you open a page, and there they are again. The flower icons between the pages.
Your old blue shirt lost a button. The sleeve grew thin at the cuff. You laid it on the kitchen table. Reached for the sewing box. Red thread, green thread, a little tin full of years. One piece next to another, one stitch after one more. Nothing matched until it did. You smiled without looking up. A square from my school uniform, one from your Sunday dress, a pocket from Dad's old jacket. You knew where each one came from. The afternoon passed quietly with the window open wide. You tied the thread, bit it loose, then handed the quilt to me. One piece next to another, every color found a place. You never hurried any of it, that's how home was made. Some nights I still pull that quilt that crossed my shoulders, and every patch calls someone by name. One loose thread still waiting.
checked the passport, I counted the bags, you locked the front door. The nest ready, we both said almost and laughed for no reason. Halfway home I found your sunglasses and my coat. You found my paper bag under your seat. We talked about turning back, then watched the road instead. Funny, what comes home without a suitcase? A restaurant we never found, a street musician playing to no one, the rain outside the station, still walking next to us. We never went back for anything, the trip stayed full just the same. The map is folded, the tickets are gone, the hotel key belongs to someone else. Still, every time we leave, one small thing finds its way back with us. Next time we'll forget something else.
You carried the vase with both hands, set it down near the window, turned it just enough for the light, then walked away without looking back. A week later, only water filled the glass. The table looked the same, morning found it every day, without asking who had gone. The flowers had their season, the vase kept the room every time I filled it. Your hands came back first, not your face, not your voice, just the way you placed it by the window. Fresh water, same glass, different spring. Now another bunch of flowers leans toward the light. I still turn the vase the way you always did. Some things are learned without lessons. One quiet morning at a time. The window, the vase, the light, the light.
Your name has almost gone. Only 3 letters still show. The pin left 2 small holes in your blue shirt. Pocket, you wore it every Friday without thinking about it. Someone called across the room. You turned before they finished. They smiled, right first. Your coffee stayed warm on the desk until noon. Names fade slowly, voices find another home. Still I hear yours when someone laughs across a crowded room. Some habits never leave, they simply choose another day. I trace the stitched edge with my thumb, like reading something without words. The letters have almost gone. The fabric feels softer now. I fold it the way you always did, then place it back on the shelf. One empty pin still shining. A bell rang somewhere behind me. One more room, one more look. A couple stood reading together. An old man buttoned his coat. The lights softened across the floor. Someone thanked the woman at the front desk. She smiled and wished them a good evening. Keys turned one by one. The doors became quieter. I walked home a little slower, looking through every window. A chair by the doorway, a pair of shoes waiting there, a coffee cup left in the sink without knowing. I had started another museum. I reached for my keys. for just a second. The hallway felt different, the coat on the hook, the book on the table, the glass by the bed. Nothing asked to be noticed until tonight I turned on the light like opening another gallery. The door closed gently. The last note stayed long after my hands were still. The room didn't ask for another song, neither did I. I closed the lid slowly and listened to the quiet. There's a place between two songs where nothing needs to happen. I let the silence find me first before I play again. The chair creaked once, the window moved with the wind. A page lifted, then settled back where it belonged. Outside someone laughed, then everything was still. Just one breath, then another. There's a place between two songs where tired hands become lighter. Every pause knows the way to the next beautiful note. I don't hurry. The music, it always knows when to return. Bar, one quiet smile, then the first note. dress between the seams, just a little faded paper holding more than it could seem. No familiar melody, no grand announcement at the door. Only quiet footsteps across an old wooden floor. Someone nodded as I passed, like they'd seen me here before. Funny how a simple welcome could become so much more. Nothing asked to be remembered, nothing reached to catch my eyes. Still the smallest things around me felt unexpectedly alive. Maybe ordinary was never ordinary. Maybe every little moment leaves a trace we never see. Every worn out pocket, every faded sleeve keeps a piece of who we were long after we leave. I walked in, holding just a ticket, walked on, holding something else. A cup without its pair, a key without a door, a handwritten grocery list pinned beneath the glass once more. None of them were treasures, none were polished bright. Still they carry gentle echoes, only visible with time. Someone must have loved these things enough to let them stay. Not because they all were perfect, but because they knew a day. Maybe every ordinary morning finds a quiet place to rest, waiting for another stranger to discover what was left. Maybe ordinary was never ordinary. Maybe every passing hour has something left to say. Every folded letter, every photograph finds another heartbeat long after the past. I walked in, looking for old stories, found a few that looked like mine. Asking to be beautiful, nothing here was trying to be read. Every little scratch, every little fingerprint simply said, someone lived here. Maybe ordinary was never ordinary. Maybe that's the only truth we keep forgetting now. Every open doorway, every quiet room, every little goodbye makes another bloom. I'll keep this ticket in my pocket, not because I need to return, but because I don't want to forget. Another ordinary day has just begun.
always reach with careful hands, like every little thing could break. Even when the room was quiet, you moved slower than the day. There was nothing made of silver, nothing borrowed from a dream, just an old white cup between us, holding more than coffee steam. You smiled almost without knowing, like you had all the time. Every tiny line across the porcelain never asked to disappear. It's a little cracks I still remember, not because they changed the shape, but every mark you left behind made ordinary hard to replace. Nothing lasts forever, we already knew. Still I can't look at porcelain without seeing you. The cupboard hasn't changed at all. The morning light still finds the shelf. Everything is where you left it, everything except ourselves. Someone else might call it fragile, someone else might throw it away. Funny how the weakest pieces always seem to want to stay. Time was never loud, it simply settled like quiet dust upon the white. It's the little cracks I still remember, tiny lines across the years. Nothing ever truly vanished, it only learned a different shape. Nothing lasts forever, maybe that's the art. Some things never leave the table, even after they leave the heart. If perfection had remained, would I still notice it today? Maybe love looks a little different after time has had its way. It's the little cracks I still remember, every line still catching light. You never tried to hide them, neither will I. Forever still somehow, your gentle hands remain. Every time I lift porcelain, morning light across the table, one empty chair still warm enough. Morning light across the table, one empty chair
checked my watch before the sunrise, like it knew what I should do. Another morning, borrowed quietly before the sky turned blue. People passing, people running, chasing numbers through the day. Funny how we call it ours when it slips away. Every minute finds another hand, never asking who we are. Maybe time was never mine, maybe I was only passing through. Every morning, every evening felt brand new. If today is only borrowed, I won't spend it looking back. I'll leave a little kindness in every track. Someone waves across the street. Nothing planned, nothing perfect, still it feels complete. The coffee cools, the pages turn, the afternoon moves slow. Some of life is simply learning what not to hold. Every hour leaves so softly, like a coat upon a chair. Maybe time was never mine, maybe that's what makes it shine. Every heartbeat, every sidewalk, every light, only borrowed, only bright. If tomorrow comes without me, let today be more than fast. I'd rather fill one moment than chase the past. Seasons, no one keeps the falling sun. Still we wake with open hands, grateful one by one. Maybe time was never mine, maybe that was always true. Every sunrise, every goodbye, borrowed too. I'll wear this day like an old jacket, soft enough to feel like home, then leave it hanging gently when it's time to go. One more breath, one more smile, one more borrowed day. You stood behind me without a sound. One careful touch, you fixed the lace. You caught my eyes inside the mirror, then smiled like every other day. You brushed my hair away from my face. Stepped back, then closer again. We never needed very many words. You always knew what I couldn't say. Don't laughed and said almost, then looked at me so quietly. For just a moment I was your little girl, trying on something too big before tomorrow changed my name. Just for a second, not to hold me back, only to tell me without saying it, you'll be alright. Don't remember the music, don't remember the dress, I'll remember you standing behind me one last time, before the doorway, before the photographs, before the promises, before the world began to change. I'll remember your gentle hands, learning how to let me go. One last look in the mirror, you smiled, I smiled back, and we both knew.
I turned the key just once. The little room filled with yesterday. Not loud, not far away, just close enough to make me smile. Dust danced above the shelf like it knew the tune by heart. You never left, you never called, you simply waited here inside a song too small for anyone to notice but me. The melody went round again, missing nothing, adding nothing. The years outside kept moving. This little world never did. I held it in both hands the way you used to. Some songs don't follow us, they stay where we last heard them. You never asked to be remembered, you never asked for one more day. Still every note found my name before I spoke yours. I'll win the spring one more time, then let the silence carry on. The last note kept turning long after the music stopped. Ooh.
flower slipped from an old book and found the floor before I did. I picked it up between two fingers like it still knew where it belonged. You laughed once that afternoon because the wind kept turning pages. I remember the book more than the flower, your voice more than the words. Spring stayed between those pages, waiting for someone to look again. Your handwriting filled the margins. Tiny arrows, coffee rings, a train receipt. Marked one chapter we never cared where it came from. Sunlight rested on the window, the room smelled like rain. I closed the book, then opened it to the very same page without thinking. I remember the book still on the shelf, one flower still keeping its place. Some days never asked to be remembered, they simply are. And years later you open a page and there they are again. The flower can between the pages.
Your old blue shirt lost a button. The sleeve grew thin at the cuff. You laid it on the kitchen table. Reached for the sewing box. Red thread, green thread, a little tin full of years. One piece next to another. One stitch after one more, nothing matched until it did. You smiled without looking up. A square from my school uniform, one from your Sunday dress, a pocket from Dad's old jacket. You knew where each one came from. The afternoon passed quietly with the window open wide. You tied the thread, bit it loose, then handed the quilt to me. One piece next to another, every color found a place. You never hurried any of it, that's how home was made. Some nights I still pull that quilt that crossed my shoulder.
back under your seat. We talked about turning back, then watched the road instead. Funny what comes home without a suitcase. A restaurant we never found, a street musician playing to no one, the rain outside the station still walking next to us. We never went back for anything. The trip stayed full just the same. The map is folded, the tickets are gone. The hotel key belongs to someone else still. Every time we leave, one small thing finds its way back with us. Next time we'll forget something else.
You carried the vase with both hands, set it down near the window, turned it just enough for the light, then walked away without looking back. A week later, only water filled the glass. The table looked the same, morning found it every day, without asking who had gone. The flowers had their season, the vase kept the room every time I filled it. Your hands came back first, not your face, not your voice, just the way you placed it by the window. Fresh water, same glass, different spring. Now another bunch of flowers leans toward the light. I still turn the vase the way you always did. Some things are learned without lessons, one quiet morning at a time. The window, the vase, the light, the light.
letters still show the pin left 2 small holes in your blue shirt. Pocket, you wore it every Friday without thinking about it. Someone called across the room. You turned before they finished. They smile right first. Your coffee stayed warm on the desk until noon. Names fade slowly, voices find another home. Still I hear yours when someone laughs across a crowded room. Some habits never leave, they simply choose another day. I trace the stitched edge with my thumb, like reading something without words. The letters have almost gone, the fabric feels softer now. I fold it the way you always did, then place it back on the shelf. One empty pin still shining. A bell rang somewhere behind me. One more room, one more look. A couple stood reading together. An old man buttoned his coat. The lights softened across the floor. Someone thanked the woman at the front desk. She smiled and wished them a good evening. Keys turned one by one. The doors became quieter. I walked home a little slower, looking through every window. A chair by the doorway, a pair of shoes waiting there, a coffee cup left in the sink without knowing. I had started another museum. I reached for my keys and stopped for just a second. The hallway felt different, the coat on the hook, the book on the table, the glass by the bed, nothing asked to be noticed. Until tonight I turned on the light like opening another gallery. The door